Welcome, dear viewers, to another intriguing episode of Psych Insight. We invite you to join us on a journey of self-discovery and understanding as we view the world through the lens of psychology. If you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Today, we're delving into a fascinating and often misunderstood aspect of human nature: grandiosity. It's a trait that has shaped leaders, influenced decisions, and impacted relationships across the globe. But what is it exactly? How does it manifest in our everyday lives? And perhaps most importantly, how can we recognize and manage it? Stay tuned as we unravel these questions and more in our exploration of the law of grandiosity. Remember, the journey towards self-understanding begins with a single step. Let's take that step together. What convinces us of our superiority? How does this belief shape our actions and our relationships with others? Today, we delve into the concept of grandiosity, a prevalent trait in human nature. Grandiosity often comes into play when we taste success. We start to feel superior, important, and sometimes even invincible. We might attribute our achievements solely to our abilities, overlooking the role of luck or the support of others. This inflated sense of self can cloud our judgment, leading to irrational decisions, and in the long run, our success may not endure. We may even alienate those around us with our overbearing attitudes. The dangers of unchecked grandiosity are real and far-reaching. But it's not all doom and gloom. The first step in managing grandiosity is to recognize its presence. Then, it's about acknowledging our limits, embracing humility, and keeping our feet firmly grounded in reality. Recognizing and managing grandiosity is essential. It's about knowing your limits, embracing humility, and being realistic. Grandiosity isn't confined to the realms of power and success. It's more present in our everyday life than we might think. In today's society, the rise of grandiosity is palpable, and it's not hard to see why. We live in an era where technology has simplified our lives to such an extent that we often forget about the complexities that lie beneath the surface. Instant gratification has become the norm, and patience is a virtue of yesterday. One of the most evident platforms where grandiosity is on full display is social media. It's a stage where anyone can put on a show, where every like, share, and retweet feeds into the illusion of importance and superiority. We've started to equate our worth with the number of followers we have or the likes we get, forgetting that these are fleeting, superficial metrics. This lack of respect for authority, this desire for attention, it all contributes to a culture of grandiosity. We've become so engrossed in our virtual personas that we sometimes forget to live our real lives. We're so busy curating the perfect image that we miss out on the raw, authentic experiences that truly matter. But it's not just about social media. Even in our day-to-day interactions, grandiosity can seep in. The way we talk, the way we behave, the way we perceive ourselves and others, it's all tainted by this grandiose lens. We've started to believe that we're the protagonists of our own grand narrative, ignoring the fact that we're just one of the 7 billion stories unfolding every day. And it's not just the flamboyant, attention-seeking individuals who fall prey to grandiosity. It's the quiet ones too, those who harbor an inflated sense of self-worth, believing they're superior to others, yet keep it hidden beneath a veneer of humility. It's a silent grandiosity, less evident, but equally destructive. In a world where everyone can be a star, grandiosity thrives. But at what cost? As we continue to feed this culture of grandiosity, we must stop and ask ourselves, are we losing touch with reality? Are we trading authenticity for illusion? And most importantly, are we forgetting our limits? Grandiosity doesn't just affect individuals, it can shape our leaders, and by extension, our societies. Grandiose individuals have a knack for stepping into leadership roles. Their charisma, self-belief, and ability to manipulate can often mesmerize those around them. They have an air of confidence that is infectious, making others believe in them, often without question. But dear listeners, this isn't as positive as it might initially seem. Grandiose leaders are not without their flaws. In fact, they are often marked by a distinct pattern of irrational decision-making. They tend to see the world through the lens of their own grandeur, ignoring reality and the potential consequences of their actions. This can lead to decisions that, while appearing bold and innovative, are often fraught with risks and potential pitfalls. Moreover, grandiose leaders are masters at creating illusions. They paint a picture of a world that doesn't exist, a world that aligns with their inflated sense of self. They convince us that they are destined for greatness, that they are just average folks like us, that they alone can solve our problems. They make us believe that rules do not apply to them, that they have never failed, and that they are invincible. Yet, beneath this facade, they are often deeply vulnerable, their grandiosity serving as a mask for their insecurities and fears. The danger lies not just in the grandiose leader themselves, but in the followers who are swept up in their illusion. Followers who are unable to see through the grandiose leader's charm, who are blind to the irrational decisions being made. This can lead to societal instability, as decisions made by grandiose leaders often do not stand the test of time. They are built on a foundation of illusion, and like a house of cards, they are prone to collapse. Grandiose leaders can be captivating, but their reign is often marked by instability and destruction. So, as we navigate through life, it's essential to be aware of the grandiose leaders in our midst, to question their decisions and to challenge their illusions. Only by doing so can we ensure that our societies are guided by rational, grounded leadership rather than grandiose illusions. How can we combat grandiosity? How can we channel this natural human tendency into something productive? You might be asking these questions as we delve into the antidote to grandiosity. The solution lies in the concept of practical grandiosity, a form of grandiosity rooted in reality, used as a tool to achieve goals or improve relationships. The journey to practical grandiosity is paved with 5 key principles. The first is honesty. It's essential to acknowledge that we all desire attention and admiration. This is a normal human trait, and admitting it is the first step towards controlling it. Second, we must learn to focus this desire for attention into a single, achievable project. This focus provides a constructive outlet for our grandiose energy. It's about transforming the need for recognition into a drive for accomplishment. The third principle revolves around the acceptance of criticism. Criticism, often seen as an adversary, is indeed a powerful ally. It keeps our feet on the ground, helping us to see our work from different perspectives. Embracing feedback allows us to grow, evolve, and improve. The fourth principle involves constantly seeking challenges above our current skill level. This keeps our minds sharp and our spirits high. It propels us forward, pushing us to learn and adapt. This is the essence of growth and progress. Finally, once we've learned to control our grandiose energy, we must let it take over in a controlled manner. This means accepting bigger challenges, setting higher goals, and reaching for the stars, all while staying grounded in reality. By recognizing and managing our grandiosity, we can harness it to our advantage. It's about knowing our limits, accepting our flaws, and striving for realistic, sustainable success. Practical grandiosity isn't about inflating our ego, but about utilizing our natural human tendencies to better ourselves and our world. Remember, it's our grandiosity that makes us dream big, but it's our humility that helps us achieve those dreams.